Hey everybody, Nate here. I was doing some work outside and I thought I'd do an impromptu video about some of the things I got going on here. A bit windy today, hopefully you can still hear me though. Where I'm standing now is kind of a cutout area here. You can see it's a spot that was cut into kind of this slope here, and on the deeper side it's about 7-8 feet tall, and then it slopes out down the hill there. This spot, I've always wondered what to do with it. Kind of thought it would be cool to have a little tent or, kind of a camping thing down here. But in the last couple of years, I've gotten into firearms more, and I was kind of thinking this would be a nice little, it'd be a short, but it'd be a nice short range. Probably mostly for pistols, that kind of thing. But from what I remember from back here, back there towards the end up on the bank, I believe that's 20 yards. I think that's what it measured on Google Earth anyway. So that'd be pretty good for pistol shooting. Maybe for some shotgun a little bit. But I was thinking for rifles in longer distances, at the top of the berm, if we shot in coming that way, from way up over there, you can see the fence. If you shoot from the fence to the top of that berm, that's about 55-60 yards. So that'd be a decent shot for some close range rifle shooting with iron sights and shotgun slugs and that kind of thing. But down here it'd be mostly for pistol. So for the last couple weeks in my free time, I've been working down here. Got these trees pruned up a bit, thinned out some of the ones I know I didn't want, left the trunks in case I might do something with that. But I've just been kind of clearing it up down here. Got the branches out of here today. Brought down some compost to help the trees out, make them grow a little bit bigger, a little bit quicker, help them out a little bit, because this actually gets really baked in the summertime. The ground starts cracking, and it's got a lot of clay in it, and it just kind of becomes this barren, dry, really hard, nasty ground. So I'm trying to help out the trees a little bit, because it'd be nice to have some shade down here. Are you being an herbivore? Huh? So over here on the bank, it's kind of uneven. I'll give you a side view of it here. It's kind of scalloped a bit. But I was thinking, I got some railroad ties there. I could come halfway up here, sink some posts in, and set the railroad ties down so that I could put targets on top, milk jugs, water bottles, that kind of thing, and then hang steel targets below. I actually just ordered a couple. Gonna be my first steel targets that are coming in. I'll do a little video on them too. But this berm is pretty thick. I'll show you a view of it here. Up on top, there's nothing that way. It's field and trees. There is a road way out there, but by the time any bullet got out that far, it's going to be like throwing a rock. It's not going to have much velocity to it. So there's a wide view of the cutout. I thought of the only thing I don't like about this spot is that where I'm going to be shooting is straight south, and in the winter time the sun's going to be pretty low, and it's going to be coming back at me. It'll be good for sights, but my targets won't be illuminated, which I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not. I guess it depends on time of day and cloud cover, that kind of thing. But I thought of shooting the other way, shooting north, but that berm is quite a bit thinner, and we got a highway over there and a few houses. And even though that's about 400 yards to the highway, that's way too close. I don't want to be shooting anything in that direction. One thing I'm thinking about is I'd like to have this bench here. I just put that here today, brought it from another location. I got to level it out and whatnot. I'd like to put some gravel down, and then maybe this pallet, maybe I'll get something nicer. Have a table here underneath this tree, which will be in the shade for reloading and you know, bring a lunch down or something like that. What I was thinking was, since this is kind of open in here, get a shooting bench built back here in this kind of this little cove here, and then let's see, and then aiming that way, put T-posts on either side, like in here and then here, at say 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 yards. I can set up targets there so that it's at a distance from the shooting bench, or I can measure distance from the mound coming out and do freehand shooting from that 5, 10, 20 yard distance, whatever. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'd like gravel where the bench is and where the table's going to be, and then might do a little fire pit over here too. And then I'll probably end up running some gravel down the middle with the T-posts on either side. I might do a fire pit out here instead, so that's kind of open, and that way the smoke can just kind of roll down the hill if the wind is right. I don't know, just throwing ideas out there. Thought I'd make a video about it. Let me know what you think, if you have any suggestions or ideas here. If you have ideas for targets, I just got 2 steel targets coming, a 4-inch and a 6-inch. It's my first time experimenting with them. Like I said, I'll probably put up railroad ties over there, and I got some old lawnmower handles that I might be able to sink into the ground and hang targets off that. I don't know. Let me know what you think. It's a work in progress. I hope to put up another video when I get some more stuff done down here, but we'll see. Thanks for watching.